Hey guys, it's Appleminte. Welcome back again to my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing a sketchbook tour. I like to do one at the end of every year just because I like to show you guys what I did throughout the year. It's not going to be absolutely everything that I've drawn this year because a lot of it was digital, not all of it was traditional, but I'm going to show you a few different sketchbooks on what I have. So let's just get right into it because I have a lot to show you guys. So I'm going to go through a few of my sketchbooks with you guys. I have 3 here with me. One is pretty full, the other 2 not too full, but I'm going to show you what's in them anyway since I did do the artwork this year. First off being this little one. Now you guys might not have ever seen this one. This is kind of just a sketchbook that I use for me whenever I'm planning new products, pins, or drawings that I want to do. This is an Arteza sketchbook and it's pretty thick. I don't remember the weight of the paper, but I really like this one for sketching. So you guys might recognize some of these designs from the pins that I have. I actually have a little deer pin of this guy and a little squirrel pin. Yeah, these are, like I said, just some of the planning sketches and things like that. These were some of my charms. This is my Mithra charm and I never did end up making a Love is War charm of her. This is when I was sketching out my mushroom forest painting that I did digitally. This is a contest prize for somebody on my Amino. And this is another contest prize for somebody on Amino. I'm not a Naruto person, so I would never draw him just of my own volition. So yes, this is a contest prize. Okay, so now we're getting into the territory of my little dangling pins. So let me give you a little reference. See that one? Became my little ghost pup boo. Obviously these designs changed quite a bit. I have another one here which is pretty similar to the finished product. But yeah, this is when I was planning them out and I was drawing a bunch of things. A lot of these didn't make it in and I was just like sketching a bunch. And some of these I still really like this one right here. I love that little carrot farmer bunny. And I skip around a lot in this notebook. I started using it a little later this year, so these are from more recent videos. This is when I was sketching out the drawing my subscribers as monsters video. This art never came to be. I think I was sketching it on like a train or something, I don't know. There's a secret piece of artwork up there because I think at the time of this video that pin club design hasn't been shown yet. Oh, now we're getting to Pokemon territory. This is when I was sketching out some of my Pokemon designs. And yeah, a lot of these, again, did not make it in or got changed. Like all these evolutions got changed. Togepi never made it. Chansey never made it. This one changed a lot and also never made it. Yeah, a lot of my sketches are really sloppy because I end up changing them a lot and tweaking them digitally. So that's why they're not really that well done in sketches. But yeah, like that little Litwick, I kind of wish I had done him, but never got to. And then we got the last few here with the Pikachu right there. So yeah, that is the end of what I have in this sketchbook. Like I said, it's mostly for product sketches and design planning and stuff. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of this sketchbook. Now I know it says Inktober, it didn't used to, but I wrote that on top because I honestly planned on making this my full Inktober sketchbook. I fell off the Inktober train pretty quickly because life obviously gets really busy. I had a lot to manage and I don't have the time every day for an Inktober drawing. I just thought it would have been really nice to have. So here are some sketches. I think these were inspired from a Loish book that I have, or at least this one was. I think the rest of these were gestures that I found in a anatomy book that I own. And this is when I was using this book for practice a lot. Oh, here I was just testing some of those chameleon pens that I have. And over here, just a sketch. Never did finish her, but you know. Here is when I sketched out Star Guardian Nico. Again, I don't know if I posted this on my Instagram. And here is the sketches for my original Nico digital artwork that I did. This is the original sketches. I did both of these. One was for my tablet review and the other one was just for me, for fun. This drawing is a sketch for a redraw of Sailor Moon screen cap that I did. And there's some more little sketches and gestures. Here is when I was sketching out and planning my Christmas ornament for this year. And for reference, here is how the finished product actually came out looking. So as you can see, pretty different from what I was originally planning. Okay, now we are in the Inktober territory. So I have like, I think 7 of these or 6 of these in here, but I'm gonna show you them anyway, even though it's not too many. So this was day 1, which was Mermaid. Again, I was following the Inktober prompt from Kitty Knot on Instagram, which was Monster Girl Inktober, different Monster Girl every day. Day 2, which was Harpy, was my favorite day that I did. I really liked the way this one came out, and it was really different from what I normally draw, so I really enjoyed this one. Then we have a little gap here because this was an empty page that I just kind of was like sketching in. Now we are on day 4 because day 3 never existed, so I just went back and used that page. It was a Lamia, which I also did here on YouTube, I believe. And then we've got the zombie girl here, which again, this one was pretty fun to draw. I like all the contrasting elements in here. And then for day 6, which was dragon, I went with a little bit more of a realistic route here. This is Dragon Sorceress Zyra from League of Legends. And last day, the last day of Inktober that I ended up doing was Oni. And so with that, I went with the theme of doing Blood Moon Evelyn, again from League of Legends. So yeah, that is all I have in this one. Again, like I said, these little sketchbooks are like small, and I hop between sketchbooks all the time, so I don't have like a finished sketchbook. And a lot of the artwork that I did this year was digital, so that's also why you don't see too much of it in my sketchbooks. But now I will flip through this one, which is my Canson Mixed Media XL from this year. Now, I had one last year, and right here is last year's book. If you guys remember, this one was the last drawing that was in last year's sketchbook. And I actually did end up putting like a few more in here at the end. So I've got this one here that I did in a live stream, I believe. And then I think there's just a few left in here. There was this one from, again, a Drawing Your OCs video, as well as this one. And then we've got the Valentine's Day artwork with all the pink art supplies. Another Drawing Your OCs. Drawing Your OCs again. I use these Canson Mixed Media XL books a lot for these Drawing Your OC drawings because I just like the paper for these drawings. I think it holds the marker pretty well and I enjoy it. And this was actually a prize for somebody on Amino, so that's why it's a sketch, because my prizes are usually sketches. But yeah, that is the end of that other one. Now to look at the new one from this year. I believe this book is at least half full, which it's pretty heavy because of all the ink saturated in here. So starting off, this one was from the 3 marker challenge earlier this year, if you guys remember. So yeah, I like this one. She's showing a little bit more orange on camera. She's a little bit more muted in person, but I like the way this one came out. Kind of weird and muddy looking, but again, with the colors that I had gotten, not really surprising. Then we got my little Instagram gal. The first ones that I did, I drew them really small for some reason. I don't really know why I drew these so tiny and like so high up on the page. I'm not really sure why I did that, but here's Twitter. And then we got YouTube. And now we're back into where I did more Drawing Your OCs. This one was from, I think, a fantasy/nature themed one that I did. This is one of my favorites that I've ever done, actually. And I kind of forgot it was in here because I haven't like flipped through this sketchbook in quite a while, but I really like the way this came out. I think it's like the symmetricalness of the whole picture, the symmetry, I guess I should say. Now, again, another contest prize for somebody on Amino. You can always tell because it's a sketch. Then we got Snapchat here. We've got Tumblr, which, to be honest, I haven't been on Tumblr in like forever. And then we've got Amino, which I've kind of strayed away from using Amino lately. I don't know, I've been way too busy for it. So if you guys still enjoy using it, that's great. Another contest prize on Amino. I really liked this one because she had a really cool Totoro sweater, if you guys can see. There was like a lot of details on it, so I tried to capture as many as I could for that one. Here were some sketches for when I was doing the unicorn hibiscus girl that I drew. So this was what the actual sketch ended up looking like, and then I just blew it up on my iPad and drew it digitally through there. Guess what this is? another contest prize for Amino. Although I didn't write down who this was for on here, so odd. I usually write down like in the corner down here, but this one just does not say who this was for. So this one was interesting. This is from a live stream, I think on Twitch, that I did my first Twitch live stream this year, and I have not streamed on Twitch in a little while. Ooh, I love this one. Okay, I'm like moving this paper under here. I really love this one. This is one of the Drawing Your OC videos, but it was like the mermaid version for Mermaid that I did. I love this one, of all the details. That's the fun thing about Drawing Your OCs videos, is that I get to draw characters that are really creative because you guys have already created it and I just get to do my take on it, so I really enjoy that. And here's another one. Okay, yep, so another Amino prize, but again, I did not title this one for some reason. Oh, my little Italy girl. Okay, this was from the Drawing Countries as Cuties video that I did, and this was the first one because I did have 2, and I would like to do more of them if you guys want to see them. They got pretty positive reception from you guys. And then we have South Korea. I forgot how much I liked this series. And then this one was from, I believe, Scrawler Box, but I don't remember, to be honest, like which month it was. But this one was cool because it was really metallic. And this is from my second Drawing Countries as Cuties. This is Germany. She's very spunky. And then we've got Brazil, which I also really like. I'm gonna say I also really like for a lot of these, because I don't know, I put a lot of effort into these, so I kind of forgot what was in here. It's been a while since I flipped through, like I said. So it says that one was June, so now I'm guessing this is July or end of June. And this one as well was Drawing Your OCs. Oh, look at that. Yeah, sometimes I like to skip pages because I don't want ink to bleed through to another drawing or ruin another page. This one was from when I used all blue colors. I like it overall. It was just after I had watched My Neighbor Totoro again. Okay, coming up is one of my favorite traditional drawings I did this year. And it is my fan art that I did for Metamorphy on Elsword. I was sponsored by them in that video. It was really cool. It was just really surreal. I was like, oh my god, I grew up playing this game and now look, I'm drawing her, and oh, so cool. So yeah, I really like this, the way this came out, and all the colors against the black. Oof. Oh man, what a contrast, right? Like, oh my god. Detail, potato. Like, what even? This is from when I was testing those oil paints. Oh my god, that video. Let's just forget about that one. Back to colorful drawings. Back to color. Back to effort. This one was another Drawing Your OCs. I want to say this was like a fantasy themed one, but why do I only have one here? That's weird. Okay, now this is the K-pop idols that I drew. But here was my BTS one, and then the Blackpink one. And here's my Galarian ponytail girl. I like anything pastel, so this one speaks to me. And with that, I think we're getting toward the end of the book. So we have my Has Been Hotel fan art that I did a little while ago. I think there's one more thing. Oh yeah, and then I threw the loose versions of my Kiana with the Ohuhu and Copic. If you guys remember which one's which, let me know. I know which one's which, but I'm curious to see if you guys can tell. So yeah, those are my sketchbooks for this year. In terms of what I actually have within my sketchbooks, like I said, I did a lot more digital art this year, like a ton of it, so that's why you might think a lot of these drawings in my sketchbooks here are pretty familiar, because I was doing a lot more traditional artwork for videos, and then in terms of my own free time, I was doing a lot more digital work. So maybe one day I'll take you through a tour of my iPad if you want to see that, but it's not super exciting. But if you want to see it, let me know. So guys, let me know in the comments below what your favorite drawing that I did this year was. Thank you so much for watching my Sketchbook 2019 tour. And as always, all of my links are in the description box below. The link for my shop, my Instagram, and my pin club are all there below, so go check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time as always. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye!